guys, it's Candy. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm doing a combination of week 3 and 4. Last week was a little bit of a shorter week due to the holidays. I did miss one day this week. They were closed, plus I had kind of stuff going on, and I'll be honest with you, with holidays, it gets to be kind of an emotional time for me. So that can be kind of challenging, and sometimes I just need to just have time to myself, I guess, and not really do anything. I'm not happy that I didn't get a third workout in this last week. It feels not great. So I'm so type A. I get on a schedule and I like to keep it, and for whatever reason, it helps me to do that. And I was kind of off kilter with missing a workout, and then just the emotional toll that really the holidays take on me. I'm sure that others can relate to that. It gets, family and friends and all this, and it just gets to be a hustle and bustle, and you forget to take the time just to appreciate each other, appreciate the fact that you can be with family, and just having time off of work. I mean, that's really a huge thing too. Just a little, for me, the holidays get difficult because both my parents are deceased. And so that's when I noticed that I miss them even more. Which makes me think, brings me to my journey of why partly I'm doing some of this. Is my father passed away of a massive heart attack, and so he's had heart issues. My mom had high blood pressure. I've dealt with some of that myself, and I'm trying to live a healthier lifestyle so I don't have to worry about my kids being without their mother like I'm without my parents. So I have to start paying attention to what I'm eating, and still remember to enjoy things. Enjoy the food that you eat and stuff, but also know that I need to walk away from certain things too. You can have a little bit of it, but then walk away instead of letting your emotions have you eating more. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but I am an emotional eater at times. When I feel down or just not in a good place, sometimes I'll see myself just kind of eating, and not because I'm hungry. I don't know if it's the boredom, the depression, whatever it is with that. I've gotten better through the years of being able to acknowledge it and see it, so I don't do it. But there are times, holidays, you get Christmas cookies, you got pies, you got turkey, you got ham, you got all this good looking food that you don't always make on an average day, that you're just eating and consuming, and pretty soon you're so stuffed that it hurts to move, and trying to be aware. It was interesting. I was talking to, I think it was my daughter, and we talk about how we kind of watch TV as we eat. Maybe to not watch TV while you eat, so you're more aware of what you have on your plate and what you're eating. So just those are a few little tricks that I'm trying to add to my journey. I know I had reported I was like 3 pounds down. Even with Thanksgiving, I'm still kind of keeping that down too. But some of the things that I've noticed is clothes are fitting differently. They're not so tight, they're a little looser, the legs or stomach kind of thing. So I'm noticing that. Energy level as well. I'm still real engaged going. The trainer, he's starting to know me a little more and seeing what I'm capable of. There was one exercise where you had to lay on your back and lift weights above your head, and I went to grab a smaller weight, and he's like, "Wait, what are you doing?" I was like, "What? I'm doing it the way it says to do." He's like, "No, you need this weight." So gave me a little bit of a heavier weight. So it's nice to have somebody help push me. It's something, when you get into a tendency of just grabbing whatever, you just grab it and just go, and not always think, not always push yourself to challenge it. So that's kind of the next step, is for me is to challenge myself a little more. heavier weights, faster reps, you know, not taking as many breathers in between. The first few weeks were, and and still now is still kind of hard trying to learn the stances and the hits and the kicks and just how my body works with them. Still learning that, but definitely feeling a little more better adjusted, I guess, to it than what I was before. So it's showing me that it is helping. Definitely a big takeaway that I've been noticing as I'm going right after work, and I work in a very high stress environment. I work in mental health, so at the end of the day, sometimes it can be very challenging, have been a very challenging day, and I tend to kind of take the stress home with me. Not intentionally, but just sometimes just not knowing when to let go, which is a constant battle in any job, I think, really, is knowing when to let go of the stress. But going there after work and just being able to hit a punching bag or just kick or do whatever for that 30 minutes that I'm there, I can't concentrate anything on except on what I'm doing, what these sessions are, and each station is. It's my get away from the world kind of time, if that makes any sense to anybody, or if you can kind of relate to that. If you have any comments, you can relate, please put a comment down and I'll respond to them. It's nice to know that there's others going through the fight that I'm going through, or I don't know if you want to call it fight, but we'll call it fight for today. Please subscribe and like my post, and I will see you guys again soon.